Grocery inflation dropped to a 4-year low in March 2026, with food prices at home rising at just 1.9% annually, the slowest rate since 2019. The pause is temporary. USDA forecasts show beef prices climbing 6.3% by year-end, sugar jumping 5.7%, and coffee rising 11.8%. 20 shelf-stable foods available at any grocery store, when stored correctly using proper long-term food storage methods, remain edible for 10 years or longer. Current pricing offers an opportunity to build an emergency food supply before the next inflationary cycle. Number 8 is my personal favorite. American families now spend an average of $170 per week on groceries, up from $120 in 2020. Those costs will not reverse. Food at home inflation has slowed, but prices have reset at this higher baseline. When the next increase arrives, driven by supply disruptions, climate events, trade policy, or labor shortages, households that built a budget-friendly emergency food supply using these pantry staples during this period of relative stability will be insulated from price shocks. Certain foods maintain safety and nutritional value for decades when stored properly using basic food preservation techniques. Some pantry staples for preppers remain edible for 30 years. With inflation currently paused, these long shelf-life foods can be purchased at prices that may not return. Expiration dates on shelf-stable foods indicate quality benchmarks, not safety thresholds. USDA defines shelf-stable foods as products safe to store at room temperature, including canned goods, rice, pasta, flour, sugar, and items processed to remove moisture or achieve sterility. Dates printed on packaging represent manufacturer recommendations for peak quality. A can of green beans marked best by March 2025 does not become unsafe in April 2025. USDA guidelines indicate low-acid canned vegetables like beans, corn, and peas remain safe for 2 to 5 years. In practice, cans that show no rust, dents, or swelling often remain safe beyond 10 years. Texture may soften and color may fade, but nutritional content and food safety persist. Honey demonstrates extreme longevity. Archaeologists recovered jars of honey from Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years old, and laboratory analysis confirmed the honey remained edible. The Smithsonian Institution documented these findings. Honey's low moisture content, high sugar concentration, and natural acidity create an environment inhospitable to bacterial growth. Properly sealed, honey has no expiration date. Salt and sugar follow similar principles. Both are chemical compounds with no organic material for microorganisms to consume. They do not spoil. Humidity may cause clumping, but safety remains unaffected. Storage conditions determine longevity. Cool storage means maintaining temperatures below 70 degrees Fahrenheit, with 40 degrees optimal. Dark storage requires protection from direct sunlight, which degrades both nutrients and packaging materials. Dry storage means low humidity, as moisture accelerates mold growth and spoilage. Airtight storage prevents oxygen exposure, which causes fat oxidation and rancidity. Dedicated storage facilities are not required. Standard closets, pantries, and under-bed spaces provide adequate conditions when temperature, light, and moisture are controlled. 5 staple foods form the foundation of long-term food storage due to their low cost, high caloric density, and extended shelf life when properly stored. White rice stored in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers remains viable for 25 to 30 years. Standard storage in sealed containers, in cool, dry conditions, extends shelf life beyond 10 years. Current retail pricing averages 67 cents per pound. 50 pounds of white rice costs approximately $33 and provides sufficient calories to sustain one person for 4 months. Brown rice is unsuitable for long-term storage. Oils present in the hull oxidize within 1 to 5 years, causing rancidity. White rice undergoes processing that removes these oils, extending shelf life significantly. Dried beans, including pinto, black, and kidney varieties, last 10 to 30 years, depending on storage method. Current pricing ranges from $1.50 to $2 per pound. 25 pounds cost approximately $40. Combined with rice, beans provide complete protein, containing all essential amino acids. Pasta stored in airtight containers lasts 10 to 30 years. Low moisture content and simple preparation requirements make pasta a practical staple. 20 pounds of pasta costs approximately $25, providing over 40,000 calories. Rolled oats are long-lasting and nutritious. They can last 10 to 30 years. Steam processing during manufacturing stabilizes natural oils, preventing rancidity. Oats provide fiber, protein, and essential minerals, and they require minimal cooking fuel. 10 pounds costs approximately $4. Salt has an indefinite shelf life. As a mineral, salt contains no organic compounds for bacterial consumption. Non-iodized salt is preferred for long-term storage because iodized varieties may lose potency over extended periods, though both remain safe indefinitely. 5 pounds of salt costs approximately $3. Combined costs are 50 pounds of rice, 25 pounds of beans, 20 pounds of pasta, 10 pounds of oats, and 5 pounds of salt. That total is approximately $85. This quantity provides sufficient nutrition to sustain a family of 4 for 3 to 4 months. It remains viable through 2036 when stored properly. Several foods commonly purchased for long-term storage have limited shelf life and represent poor value. Brown rice lasts only 1 to 5 years because hull oils oxidize. White rice offers superior longevity at lower cost with identical cooking properties. Whole wheat flour spoils within 6 months as bran oils turn rancid rapidly. White all-purpose flour can last up to 10 years when properly stored. Nuts contain high fat, which causes rancidity within 6 months to 2 years under optimal conditions. Freezer storage and regular rotation are required, so nuts are unsuitable for long-term pantry storage. Cooking oils, including olive, vegetable, and canola, last 1 to 2 years at most. Oxidation begins immediately after opening. Oils meet daily cooking needs, but they lack long-term storage viability. Freeze-dried meal packages sold by emergency food companies cost $8 to $12 per serving. The same nutrition from grocery store staples costs $1.50 to $3 per serving. A $300 package, marketed as a 30-day supply, often contains 1,200 calories per day, which is approximately half the daily requirement for most adults. Analysis shows consumers are paying more for packaging and marketing than for food volume. Freeze-dried foods serve specific purposes, such as backpacking, where weight considerations apply. For home storage, conventional grocery staples provide greater nutritional value at lower cost. Several grocery items offer exceptional longevity, but they receive limited attention in food storage planning. White sugar has an indefinite shelf life. Moisture exposure may cause hardening, but the product remains safe, and it can be broken apart for use. Sugar provides rapid energy, and it improves the palatability of basic foods. A 5-pound bag costs approximately $3. Honey lasts indefinitely. It may crystallize over time, but gentle heating restores a smooth, liquid consistency. Honey provides energy, has antibacterial properties, and serves as a sweetener and as a topical treatment. A 12-ounce jar costs $6 to $8. White vinegar and apple cider vinegar last indefinitely because of their high acidity. Vinegar is useful for food preservation, for cleaning, and for adding flavor. 1 gallon of white vinegar costs approximately $3. Powdered milk, non-fat dry milk, lasts 10 to 25 years when stored in airtight containers. It reconstitutes with water and provides calcium and protein plus vitamins. A standard package costs approximately $10, and yields multiple gallons of milk. Cornstarch lasts indefinitely when kept dry. The product thickens sauces, gravies, and soups. A 1-pound container costs approximately $1. Bouillon cubes last 10 years or longer. They enhance flavor in rice, beans, pasta, and soups. A standard jar costs approximately $3 and contains dozens of servings. Hard candy lasts 10 years or longer when kept dry. The product provides quick sugar-based energy and supports morale during stressful periods. A bag costs $2 to $3. Instant coffee lasts 10 to 25 years when stored in a freezer, or 2 to 10 years in a sealed container at room temperature. Flavor quality diminishes compared to fresh coffee, but caffeine content remains effective. A jar costs approximately $8. Jell-O and unflavored gelatin powder last indefinitely when kept dry. These products create desserts or add calories to other foods. A package costs approximately $1. Soy sauce lasts indefinitely when unopened, then 2 to 3 years after opening. The product adds umami flavor to rice, beans, and vegetables. A bottle costs approximately $3. Pure vanilla extract lasts indefinitely due to alcohol content. Imitation vanilla extract has limited shelf life. A small bottle of pure extract costs approximately $6. Dried split peas last 10 to 30 years, identical to beans. They prepare as soup or serve as a side dish. A 1-pound bag costs approximately $1.50. Storage methodology determines whether food lasts 30 years or 30 months. Mylar bags for food storage combined with oxygen absorbers represent the most effective approach for storing rice, beans, oats, pasta, and flour long-term. Mylar bags utilize polyester film that blocks light, air, and moisture. 5 mil thickness provides optimal durability relative to cost. Each bag costs 50 cents to $1. Oxygen absorbers are packets containing iron powder. When sealed inside Mylar bags, these absorbers remove over 99% of oxygen, creating an environment where bacteria, mold, and insect eggs cannot survive. A 300 cubic centimeter oxygen absorber costs 10 to 20 cents and suits a 1-gallon Mylar bag. Storage procedure. Fill the Mylar bag with rice, beans, or oats, leaving several inches of space at the top. Insert the oxygen absorber. Remove excess air manually, then seal the bag using either a dedicated heat sealer or a household iron set to medium heat. Apply heat across the top edge for 3 to 5 seconds to create an airtight seal. Label the bag with contents and date. Within 24 hours, the oxygen absorber removes remaining air and the bag contracts tightly around the food. The contents remain protected for 20 to 30 years. Total cost for 1 gallon of rice stored using this method equals approximately 70 cents for bag and absorber combined. Divided across 30 years, annual storage cost equals 2 cents per year. Certain foods should not be stored with oxygen absorbers. Salt, sugar, baking soda, and baking powder will clump or harden when exposed to oxygen-free environments. These products last indefinitely without absorbers when stored in airtight containers. Dedicated storage facilities are not required for apartment prepping. Under-bed storage containers function adequately. Closet shelving functions adequately. Temperature stability and cool conditions matter most. Heat accelerates spoilage, making attics and garages in warm climates unsuitable. Bedroom closets and pantries typically provide optimal conditions for storing emergency food in apartments. 3 budget tiers allow entry at various financial levels. The $50 Emergency Preparedness Starter Kit includes 25 pounds of white rice, 10 pounds of dried beans, 5 pounds of salt, 5 pounds of sugar, and 10 pounds of oats. This budget food storage option costs approximately $50 and provides 3 months of calories for one person. The selection prioritizes calories over variety, but maintains nutritional adequacy during employment loss natural disasters, or supply interruptions. The $200 comprehensive tier adds pasta, canned vegetables, canned chicken, powdered milk, honey, vinegar, and several additional items. This tier includes Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers for proper storage implementation. $200 creates a 6-month food reserve. The $500 complete tier includes all 20 items with full Mylar storage and a rotation system for regular use and replacement. $500 represents approximately 3 weeks of current average family grocery spending. This investment extends those 3 weeks into 1 year of food security. Return calculation: $500 of food purchased in May 2026 avoids price increases. At 2.5% food inflation through 2027, the same purchase costs $512, representing $12 in savings. At 5% inflation, savings reach $25. Across 2 years with compounding inflation, savings range from $50 to $75 for identical food quantities. Current purchasing represents both emergency preparedness and price protection against documented inflationary trends. The complete prepper food list of 20 grocery store foods with 10-year or greater shelf life includes the following items for your survival food stockpile when properly stored. White rice lasts 25 to 30 years. Dried beans last 10 to 30 years. Dried lentils last 10 to 30 years. Pasta lasts 10 to 30 years. Rolled oats last 10 to 30 years. White sugar lasts indefinitely. Salt lasts indefinitely. Honey lasts indefinitely. White vinegar lasts indefinitely. Apple cider vinegar lasts indefinitely. Cornstarch lasts indefinitely when kept dry. Baking soda lasts indefinitely, but slowly loses potency. Powdered milk lasts 10 to 25 years. Bouillon cubes last at least 10 years. Hard candy lasts 10 years or longer when kept dry. Instant coffee lasts 10 to 25 years in freezer storage, or 2 to 10 years in sealed pantry containers. Jell-O and gelatin powder last indefinitely. Soy sauce lasts indefinitely unopened. Pure vanilla extract lasts indefinitely. Dried split peas last 10 to 30 years. All 20 items are available at Walmart, Aldi, Costco, and regional grocery chains. Specialty retailers and survival food companies are unnecessary. Selection and storage knowledge determine outcomes. Start with the foundation this week. $85 purchases rice, beans, pasta, oats, and salt at any grocery store. Add 2 Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers for $10 to test the storage method. Find the coolest, darkest spot in your residence and begin building your reserve. Next month, add powdered milk, honey, and vinegar. The month after, add bouillon cubes and cornstarch. Gradual accumulation over 3 to 6 months builds a complete year of food security without straining your budget. Each purchase locks in current pricing against future increases. Dates on packaging indicate quality recommendations, not safety thresholds. Storage conditions determine longevity. Cool, dark, dry, and airtight storage means food purchased in May 2026 remains safe through 2036 and beyond. Food price stability creates temporary opportunities. Economic data shows this window closing as commodity costs rise and supply pressures build. Households that act during stability periods rather than crisis periods pay less and avoid shortages. The prepared adapt while others scramble. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more practical, budget-conscious emergency preparedness strategies. No fear-mongering and no wasted money on overpriced survival products. Just researched information on building real food security that saves you real money. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.